And a good Tuesday morning from the Algarve, from Villamora. I'm walking with my feet in the seawater, and I'm kind of following a ritual. As you may see, there is a full moon behind me, and there is old ladies and young ladies here in Portugal who are of the belief that when it's a full moon, it's the time to define what it is you want to get rid of and what it is that you would like to bring into your life. And they actually, on midnight of full moon, they come to the sea and they have it written down on 2 pieces of paper. One, everything they want to get rid of, all their worries, all their sadnesses, all their frustrations, all their irritations, and they tear up that piece of paper into little pieces and they throw it in the ocean, and they let go and they let the waves wash it away. They let the waves clean it out. Yeah, the waves. Let me show you the waves. There you go. Yeah. Let them wash it all away. Learning to define what it is you want to get rid of, and daring to specify it. Maybe it's the death, the loss of a friend that has still been nagging on you. And if it's a dear friend, you don't want to lose that memory, but you want to lose the pain that is associated with it. Perhaps, nobody is supposed to tell you what to do with this. You get to choose. But if you're ready to get rid of it, the pain and the destructive effect that it may have on your body, then it's good to write it down, and on a full moon night bring it to the sea, or maybe bring it to a cliff or to a mountaintop and let it wave away in the wind. Let Mother Nature cleanse it out. They bring a second piece of paper, and on the second piece of paper they write down what it is that they would like. See, for everything that bothers us, we can define something that we would love to have. For instance, if it is a loss of a friend, we may wish for a new friendship. Or we may be able, hi, good morning. We may be able to, we may want to define, listen, when I think of this friend, I want to think of the good memories we've had. And I want to feel good each time I think about this person that's passed away, that's gone on. I want to feel good. I want to be reminded of the value that this person brought into my life. Or maybe here with this new wonderful turbo program that we're about to launch, I bet many of you have a desire to make a bunch of money, don't you? Well, one becomes specific of how much money. Actually becomes specific how you would like that money. Do you want to have it in Bitcoin? Do you want to have it in euros? Do you want to have it in Russian rubles? Do you want to have it in dollars? Or do you want a variety? You want 5 bank accounts or 5 accounts? Or do you want it as pieces of gold underneath your bed or in a bank vault? You know what? You get to choose. You get to choose. Don't say, I'm gonna see what happens. No, instead, you decide what you want to happen. Definition definition is step one. For anybody who wants to take notes, yeah, I'm standing with my feet in the ocean. I'm cleaning away whatever is left in my skin. So define how much money, over what period of time, whether you want it as a pile of money, whether you want it as an ongoing cash flow. For instance, you may say, listen, I really would like my family to have $5,000 per month because that covers all the expenses and it leaves extra. I want to enjoy having more than enough. Don't ask for just enough, ask for more than enough. And that is what Mother Nature is more than willing to give you. Then also define what it is that you want to experience. Because so often people, they say, I want $1 million, but they have never had $1 million. You know, and what is more important than that number, 1 million? Why is it always 1 million? Why isn't it 930,000? Or why isn't it 1,027,000? You get to choose, by the way. And by the way, any number you choose, always put the words at least in front of it. At least $1 million, or at least $100,000, or at least maybe you know what? Maybe $1,000 will make a huge big difference in your life right now, and that's perfect. You know, there's nothing wrong with $1,000, is there? Especially if you don't have it, if you lack it, if you need it, if you want it, it may make a huge difference. And so define it, the amount, and then what it is that you want to experience. I want to experience having enough to pay the bills every time. Or as, here is the definition, Martha, the belated wife of my professor, bless her heart, at one point she said, "DrLieven, I want so much money that I never, ever have to worry about money again." You know, that's a beautiful wish. In other words, the real wish is I want to let go of my worries about money, and I want to become more peaceful about money. You know, you've survived. If you're listening to this video, you've survived up until now, haven't you? You really, you've made it. You may have made it with limitation, and you may have even made it with poverty. I don't know if you've had to eat food out of the garbage cans, or maybe you just worried, you were worried all the time how you were going to pay the next bill. Worry is much worse than not having money, worrying about money. A lot of diseases are based on that. As a matter of fact, a lot of the low back conditions are based on worry about money. Low back, yeah? So, anyways, we don't need to worry. Nature provides. Let me switch camera here for a second and show you a little bit of the beauty of the region. Nature provides. Nature wants to give. Did you get that? Nature wants to give. Let me zoom in. This is on the phone. There you go. There is that full moon. Nature wants to give. Nature wants you to be happy. Nature actually has all the resources to make you be happy on the material plane, with any goods, any house, any cars, any boats, any furniture, any technical equipment, any kitchen equipment. Hey ladies, even shoes. Nature loves to provide shoes to you. One of my friends has over 200 shoes. I don't know what she does with them, but it must be quite a collection. And the funny bit is, with over 200 shoes, she still has the urges of saying, I really need this next pair. She really needs. No, what she really is saying is, I'd very much love another pair of shoes, you know. The reality is we get to choose. And anyways, so as we are in preparation for this new program, which will revolutionize, will send a wave of abundance, financial abundance, money abundance throughout the world with this, because not only are you going to make money with this program, you're going to actually learn about money. And you know what an important part is about money learning is that you let go. You let go of the fears. You let go of the myths. You let go of the ridiculous untruths about money. The reality in terms of money is that you deserve it. And you deserve lots of it. As a matter of fact, you get to choose how much of it you want. And yeah, my pants are wet and I didn't pee in them. It's from the seawater. I'm going to clean off my feet, and I may add a few more thoughts in the next video. Anyways, I came here to wash my feet and wash my problems of my skin disorder away, and actually to let Mother Nature give me a completely renewed skin, a youthful skin. Heck, I expect you to say within about 6 months, Lieven, my God, you look 10 years younger. Yeah, so anyways, thank you for watching this, and please make your definition of what it is that you want. And since we're talking about money, the science of getting rich, we're going to get into money, money, money. Yeah, money. Let me add this before I leave. Money is energy. That's all it is. It is nothing more and it is nothing less. It's a very powerful energy. We as human beings have decided to make money very important. Now, you may not agree with that, and you may say money is not important. Unfortunately, most people that say that money is not important usually don't have much of it or don't have any of it. And it's sort of a way of trying to deal with the pain of not having money. Money is important if you want to do things. If you want to do things for other people, you're going to need money. If you want to do things for yourself, you're going to need money. If you want to study, you're going to need money. If you want to take care of your health, you're going to need money. If you want to give gifts to your children or education or provide for them, you're going to need money. Yeah, so money is very, very important. And anything that you would like to have more of, you need to make it important, and you need to get rid of the myths about it. Is money bad? No, money is neither good or bad. Just like a knife, you can use a knife to cut bread, and that's a good thing. To put butter on the bread, that's a good thing. And you can use that same knife to kill another human being, and that's not a good thing. So money is the same way. You can use money to do great things, and you can use money to do very evil things. A guy like George Soros has gone completely mad in his head and in his soul. Many people say he's a Satanist. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. I don't care to go find out. If he wants to drink human blood, that's his problem. Anyways, he's a billionaire and he loves to destroy societies. He loves to destroy countries. He loves to use his money to start wars. George Soros, Hungarian origin, Nazi collaborator. The last 7 wars that the United States has waged all started and coordinated by George Soros. He wants to destabilize Europe. He wants to bring America to its knees. Why? Because he wants to see one global government who rules everyone. I think he's sick in the head, to be honest. You know, Hitler had the same illusion. He wanted to rule the world. Napoleon Bonaparte had the same sickness. He wanted to rule the world. One ruler over the entire world. You know, George Soros, God. You know, we should call him George Sorrow. Or Soros, you know. Or Sorry. George Sorry. Voilà, that's what I'm going to call him from here on. George Sorry. You know, but anyways, there is an example of somebody using money for evil. He pays for protesters to go protest in the streets and throw rocks in the windows and put cars on fire. He pays for that. He pays them to do that. Black Lives Matter. Good God, what a pathetic financing of destruction of other human beings or destruction of good. So that is money. Oh, so money is the root of all evil. I knew it. No, it's not. Because with the same money you can do good. I wish George Soros would, but hey, that's his problem. We leave that up. It's what we want to do with money. Mother Teresa, look at her. By the way, Mother Teresa was one heck of a money manager. A friend of mine who knew her personally asked her at one point. He said, Mother, there is something I really would like to know. There is rumors that at some point that you've accepted money from the mafia. Is there any truth to that? And she got this little grin on her face and she looked straight in his eyes as if she wanted to look in his heart. And she said, you know what? I'll take the money of the devil anytime to do God's work. So, money is energy with which you can enable things. If you choose to receive that money, have that money, then along comes with it the responsibility to do great things with it. So as we prepare for the Turbo program, make sure you define for yourself the great things you want to do with that money. I mean, okay, you want to show a brother or a parent or a wife or whatever that you can make money. Okay, yeah, but that's choose for something beyond that. Don't just choose money to show off that you can do something. Define what it is that you would really like, you know. If you want a new car, okay, define that. If you want to add an addition to the house, do that. Maybe if you want to buy a house, maybe you want to get rid of the mortgage. Maybe you want to prepare for to travel with your children a whole year. How about that? Travel for a whole year with your children. Meanwhile, make money with the VIP team while you travel. It's doable. May sound like a crazy idea to many of you. I've done it. 2 years. Traveled, lived in the Caribbean with a multi-million-dollar view at my kitchen. A view where Bill Gates came to visit, where Perkins, the financier of Google, came to visit, where Abramovich 4 times came to visit with his big boat, his big yacht, Ecstasy. We get to choose, we get to choose, we get to choose. So, that's it. I'm gonna clean my feet. Yeah, the full moon is almost not visible anymore. Isn't that a sweet sight? Southern Europe, Portugal, the very southern part, the Algarve. And there is my feet. And my feet enjoyed the wonderful seawater. They're a bit cold right now. And I hope they're not turning blue. And anyways, I'll be back in the next presentation. I had no idea that I was going to shoot this live video. Hopefully I said something of value. Enjoy. If you liked what you heard about defining what you want, defining the money you want, what you want it for, what you want to experience, if you like that, why don't you write in the comments that you liked it? That way it may motivate a few other people to want to watch this video. You know, sometimes teaching doesn't need to be in a university at a desk with a whiteboard. Sometimes you can learn something watching somebody's feet and their hands. Yeah, let me show you that my skin still needs a bit of help. Yeah. Anyways, the seawater no doubt will help. I've been bathing in salt water. There is a nice little boat right there. Let me zoom into that. Where are you? There you are. Let me zoom in as far as I can. The phone doesn't allow much zoom, but there it is. That's somebody going out to catch some morning fish, bring them back to the marketplace. Anyways, good things. Folks, adios. Be wealthy, prosper, be happy. Be, above all, be thankful.